Hi, man. We back again. We about to start the first game of the season. But as I was telling y'all, based on the preseason and how people look, we're going to have to cut 3 players in order to proceed in this franchise, So we're gonna cut people based on what I've seen. Byron Pringle is going to stay. Our free safety is going to stay. Let's see. This tight end can go. Alright. Jonathan Williams can also go. And his wide receiver can go. But yo, we played the Arizona Cardinals for the first game of the season. They were a part of my first franchise group. And I look forward to it. Season goal. I'm going to say at least 4 wins for my season goal because I'm not expecting much from this team this season. Choose a draft class. Keep auto-generated rookies. All right. Camp standout. So we have a standout from training camp that's been performing really well in training camp, and he's one of our linebackers. So, real excited to see Jamin Davis hit the field. Hopefully he can develop. Now we got to start this week off. We're playing Kyler Murray. So, alright. I don't care. It's just a stream. I don't care. What?
No, I was saying like this. Like this.
Yeah, now we're working with Emmanuel Forbes. He's a former first-round pick, cornerback. He's one of the guys I want to develop into, an all-pro corner. He's very young, a lot of upside to him. How the fuck? He's going to be having to guard some of the league's top receivers. I'm excited for this first game of the season, man. We can actually win versus the Cardinals. The next guy I'm working with is DTR, Thompson Robinson. He's a young, up-and-coming quarterback that I want to build on, And I think instead of my starting running back, I think I'm going to develop that other guy. Well, nah, he's only at 80, so I'm going to keep developing him. What was that? How many are you making?
How many you want? I mean, the same amount.
Okay, what else you making with it?
You want egg with it?
If you're gonna make one, yeah, then make some eggs on the side.
You want eggs or no?
On the side, yeah. If you're only making one. But if you're making two, then just the two is fine.
But what do you prefer? 2 pancakes or 1 and an egg?
I don't care. Whatever you feel like doing, I don't care.
I mean, I already have more pancake mix, so
Alright.
I will get you. I might get meat egg tonight.
Okay.
That was really good. So good. Yeah.
Let's go. We gearing up for that first game of the season, y'all. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Washington Commanders. I'm rebuilding these. This franchise is gonna be more like my other one, for the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a long scale rebuild.
Did you do Colorado?
The what?
Did you play Colorado?
What?
Did you ever play Colorado?
What are you talking about?
Like Colorado.
There is no.
Denver?
Yes, with my player. Yeah.
You know what you should do? The Patriots.
I was gonna do the Patriots, but Cameron said he really didn't feel like seeing that because they were already good.
Oh, okay.
They were already good at one point, so I wanna take a team that
Well, do it by himself.
really hasn't been. I'm doing the Commanders. I want to take a team that hasn't been.
Like, that has nothing. Like, nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not works, no one as good and still are.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start by previewing a few players, a few key players to watch. All right. So obviously, Scary Terry, our number one wide receiver. He's only 27. Superstar X Factor. He's awesome. Keep an eye out for him. Jonathan Allen on our defensive line. He's our defensive leader. He's 28 years old. So sooner or later, we might have to visit the option of trading for him, getting more value, because as soon as he hits that 30 level, he's going to start to regress. And let's see who the Cardinals got. They got Buda Baker, their best player by far, at strong safety. And, yeah, they got Kyler Murray. All right. Let's get this underway. Gonna run with them alternates for the night.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Cards and the Commanders, and it comes your way next.
We're gonna start this off with Sam Howell, but I'm not big on him already, but he's earned the spot, so I'll let him keep the spot for now until I feel like Thompson Robinson has developed his passing enough.
23 NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders.
But I'll be sneaking them in there, every now and then for some QB runs. Just, especially on the goal line,
Now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations.
We in that black.
In 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are, getting things going. Let's have some fun.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their fifth-year quarterback, two-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
He and Arizona came together on a hefty contract extension before last season. But injuries, well, they caused everyone to take a step backwards last year. But when healthy, Kyler Murray, still a big play waiting to happen on every snap.
Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson.
Yes, sir.
This one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. For this defense, CD, and going up against Kyler Murray here, what's the secret to keeping him in check?
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On play action, it's Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. You know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in.
Let's go, man. That was a crucial blitz by us, as the coach, man. I figured we should get some pressure. All right, let's see what Sam Howell got.
The commander sets to work on offense, and he controls this second NFL season. Former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
Team starter this year, a nice bump for last year's 5th-round pick. One start as a rookie and didn't look bad at all, winning the team's finale. And let's not forget, this is a guy who's once viewed as a 1st-round pick, so there's plenty of promise hidden beneath the surface.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll run again here with Robinson. He got maybe a half-yard advantage.
Come on, guys.
The good run on 1st down, and not so good on 2nd down.
Now it's time that they're going to stick with the run here.
Yeah, that was an ugly first drive right there.
That was their first 3rd down game, and clearly something the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down.
Let's go get him.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Quick throw there is incomplete. These two teams, Charles, Arizona and Washington, 2023, a new beginning for both. Of course, for the Cardinals, a new coach, Jonathan Gannon, coming over from Philadelphia, where he was the defensive coordinator on their run to the NFC title, and then new ownership here in Washington.
And that gives each franchise a chance to start fresh, to turn the page. And I'm looking at Washington. They could be sneaky good. Despite the fact they didn't make the playoffs last year and the other three teams in their division did, Washington finished 500 at 8-1. They could make a jump.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's Murray. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. On the counter, it's Connor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
Yes, sir. Let's stop them birds, man. Let's get it.
Murray going to throw.
Okay.
It's going to be a first down.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's go. We need to get in the backfield. What's crazy is both of these teams are not very good, so it should be a well-played game.
On 2nd down, here's Murray.
God damn it.
Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff, and have them mark it up.
Yeah, his first ever NFL touchdown came against us. Yep. Let's go.
And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, man. I'm trying to establish the run game. Because if we can control the run, you know, it can open up the pass.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Yes, sir. Let's keep driving, man. Let's keep driving. Oh, my God. Of course, his accuracy is off. Yeah, this offense is very, very bad.
And they shut down with a little game.
Powell throwing on third down here. Called out a very strong gain of 24. Powell down to side of 5 to the 4. Make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're
Thompson Robinson is in the game.
and you don't see it.
Yeah, the defense was waiting on that.
Back to throw.
Let's go, man.
It's been good, and we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown.
Man, our defense just need to learn how to stop people.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I honestly think we're playing pretty good, though. I think we're right there with the Cardinals.
The pickup, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2 yards to go, second down. To throw, it's Murray. Got him in, it's Brown.
Oh my God, beautiful tackle by Davis. The rookie camp, the mini camp standout.
And there's a beauty of Murray, because we can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
Come on, guys, we got to stop that.
Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout that second as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 12-yard line.
Murray now. That's complete right around the 8. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Murray to air it out again. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Prater's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. The Falcons looking to get to 1-0, and they've got the lead in front of their home faithful. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Joe Mixon, a couple of touchdown runs. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Dameon Pierce, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing.
All right. I don't like this guy.
Has to change here. And I'm pretty sure that our friends from the defensive side of the ball.
Exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Big yardage that time for Washington. 44 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly. Touchdown, Washington. John Bates from 10 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be a third and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Screen pass to Connor. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Washington ready to try again on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Robinson with another carry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. On third down, Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal? Go to work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd
shotgun handoff to Gibson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster.
Why are they putting Gibson in? Oh, no. I'm going to have to trade him. I just don't like the way Gibson runs. Like, he goes down on first contact every time.
And he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the gun on third down, Howell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Sly able to put this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Cardinal offense takes back over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Murray now to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Fights off the defender. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, pass the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Powell's throw complete there to Thomas. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Escaping the pressure right.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense, trailing 17-10, a minute 40 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And that's complete to Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now Murray. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Back to throw. Murray. And he is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson making quite a splash with his second touchdown at his NFL debut. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Powering his way forward. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the Washington offense going back to work. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Here's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Cards are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Murray to throw. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And he gets this.
Oh, he didn't get out of bounds. He didn't get out of bounds. We're going to overtime.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay,
since the Cardinals won the toss, we got to stop them from scoring a touchdown.
Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Throwing here, Howell. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. I know they may want to go for this, but the smart play probably to punt it, even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all game. And this is a defense that's held the score down, kept it tight, kept you right in it. And they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor. Pushes past him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 51 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success,
couldn't stop the run.
Keep going back to that road you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him. This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the ambulance. And the Cardinals win. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory. That's exactly
well, at least I know. At least I know now. We need to be able to. I don't know, man. Like, we played a very balanced game. That game. That one interception really did hurt us because they got that field goal before halftime. Our running back has to be better. So we need to find a way to get Terry more involved too. It's okay, man. We figuring it out. I know who I'm getting rid of. I know who I'm keeping. I know who I need to start using more. It's okay, man. Let's get it. On to the next. But I will not continue until I trade this damn player. Because I'm tired of him. Sick of him. Okay, shit. We traded away Antonio Gibson for a 4th round pick. That's good. I'll take it. Yeah, now we got Chris Rodriguez Jr. as the 2nd string running back, the standout from the preseason. Yeah, so, yeah, these are my focus guys right here. Yeah, that'll be it for this episode. And we'll be playing the Broncos this year at Mile High Stadium. So it's gonna be lit. We in Coach Prime City. Let's get it.